Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Ooh, these guys in Ukraine were busy bees last night. Very busy. The Ukrainians attacked Moscow. The Ukrainians attacked Crimean Peninsula with a massive number of drones. Never heard before. I mean, the number. I made 2 videos on each event. And now the Russians attacked again the Snake Island in the Black Sea. If you remember what happened with the Snake Island, belonged to Ukraine. The Russians, I think in the first few days of the invasion, of the operation, took over. Then they put their little things over there. Then Ukrainians hit them a few times, and the Russians moved away. The Ukrainians came back, and now the Russians are hitting them over there. It's a third attack on the Snake Island in the past month. So I have maps and an article to discuss here. So let's start with the article coming from the Ukrainians. The New Voice of Ukraine reports on July 30th, 2023, that Russians launched airstrike on Snake Island for third time in a month. So let's see where that is. First, let's start with, let's see how it looks. So this is the way it looks from top. So from aerial view, it's a piece of rock. That's what it is. No trees, no, just snakes and rocks and rock and roll. Now here you have it located in the Black Sea. I will give you a better map, a bigger map. So it's right here by Romania. It used to belong to Romania, but it was taken by Stalin and given to these guys together with these parts, and somehow it remained in the Ukrainian possession. Anyway, doesn't matter. This is Crimean Peninsula. Doesn't matter because Romanians don't care about it. They said that doesn't play a strategic role. What are you talking about? That's why the Russians and the Ukrainians are fighting for it. Yeah, because it doesn't play a strategic role. Weasels. That's the sour grapes little thing. And here is in the Black Sea. I have more maps. So Black Sea, Sevastopol, Snake Island. This is where the Danube River, one of the arms, is the northest one. So this is the border with Ukraine right here. So from here there is Ukraine, from here is Romania. So this is Snake Island. Or we got the Black Sea right where my little strong hand is right here. That's where Snake Island is, where the attack occurred. Or if you want, and if you don't want, I will make you. Here is a Russian map. Again, here is where it's located, the Snake Island, right there. So there's the Snake Island, and the Russians hit it again. I don't think that proves much, but they just harassed the poor Ukrainians. Blah, 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 blah. The Russian military launched yet another attack on Ukraine's Snake Island in the Black Sea on the night of July 30th using tactical aviation. And that's what they did last time too. With Sukhoi something, I think it was. I don't know if it was 24. Colonel Vladislav Nazarov of the Southern Operational Command of the Armed Forces of Ukraine has reported. During this recent attack, a Russian aircraft dropped 2 air bombs of an unidentified type near the island. Also, they didn't hit it, according to these guys. This incident marks the third such attack within a month. On July 13th, the Russians targeted the island with a high explosive aerial bomb located in the, they tell us where they were located in the, western part of the Black Sea. Snake Island was liberated during the summer of 2022. The liberation was accomplished on June 30th after the Ukrainian armed forces launched powerful long-range artillery strikes, prompting Russian occupiers to hastily evacuate their garrison and abandon the island. True. And the Russians said that it was a goodwill move or something. Okay. Why did you move out only after you were hit? Because they made you get out. Anyway, at the time of the evacuation, the Russian Ministry of Defense described the retreat of their troop as, here it is, gesture of goodwill. Okay, the operation to liberate Snake Island was officially completed on July 4, and on July 7, Ukrainian servicemen hoisted the flag of Ukraine on the island. I think as long as you have south of Ukraine, the Odessa region under the Ukrainian authority or control, the Snake Island will be claimed by both. When that's gonna disappear and the Russians took over, if they took over, then they will take over the Snake Island. I'm talking about the Russians as well, if they will get that point. Otherwise, it's gonna be just little this: I hit you, you hit me, I hit you, you hit you. And besides, the Russians are gonna do what? If you bring something over there that can be hit, don't bring anything. And the same, Ukrainians don't have anything over there, just a few guys that I'm not even sure they're still there. Why would you keep someone on the Snake Island? If the Russians want to take over, they can take over. But then what are they going to do? Put their little things over there to be target practice for the Ukrainians? I don't think so. Therefore, the same with the Ukrainians. The Ukrainians did not put any, as far as I know, military installations over there. And if they put it, I guarantee you the Russians will blow them up with no problems. You can see this one just occurred, what, 3 in the past month. But I don't know what's going on over there and why the Russians are, keeping them busy with that piece of rock. So nevertheless, that was an attack on the Snake Island, and we'll see. That's gonna fall on whichever wins this war's jurisdiction. If the Russians succeed in as I said, taking control over the southern, let me show you, southern part of Ukraine right here, if they take over that by Odessa, then yes, that would fall under their jurisdiction. Unless, I don't know, NATO decides to move over and say, claim it in the name of Romania or something, you're just gonna land there. What are you gonna do? On the other hand, what if NATO troops land over there as a peacekeeping mission? What are the Russians going to do? Hit them? I don't think they're going to hit them. Actually, that's not... that little piece of rock right there, Snake Island, was never, as far as I remember, never in a Russian possession ever. It was in the Soviet possession when Stalin took it from Romania, and Romania was like... Actually, they were happy because those guys were not hit. Instead of fighting like Yugoslavia, they were like, yeah, take everything. Take my wife, take my kids, take my money, take everything. Just leave me alone. Just leave Bucharest alone. You can take northwestern of Transylvania, give it to the Hungarians. Take Quadrilater, give it to the Bulgarians. Take Bessarabia and Bukovina and Snake Island, give it to the Soviet Union. And then after that, remained as independent Moldova after 1991. And then parts of Romania were given to Ukraine. So yeah, I'm very happy about it, you can tell, right? So anyway, this is the way it is. We'll see if NATO troops will land on that one and claim it. We are the new settlers here. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.